Good Thursday afternoon, everyone. Very early this morning, we saw quite a few showers for many parts of the valley moving from east to west. Things have quieted down a bit more, but we are still seeing a few showers now, mainly in Hidalgo County, also over the border in Mexico. Here are those spotty showers now moving through McAllen. And keep the umbrellas handy for today wherever you are. We still think there's a chance for some more leftover showers and thunderstorms. And the roads may be slick out there, so please be careful when driving today. In addition, coastal flood advisory, high surf advisory still in effect for coastal Willacy and Cameron counties until 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. This is because of those surface winds coming from the east and northeast, piling that water onshore and onto the dunes. Look at the temperatures right now. We are mostly in the mid to upper 80s. 88 degrees in Weslaco and Harlingen, 86 in Brownsville, 85 in McAllen and Raymondville, 87 in Edinburgh, and 86 in Port Isabel. So keep the umbrellas handy for today. Still a chance for some more scattered showers or thunderstorms. High temperatures in the upper 80s at 3 p.m. We're back to the mid 80s at 6 o'clock this evening, and then 80 degrees at 9 p.m. with mostly cloudy skies. We could still see some spotty showers left over at 9 o'clock this evening. So here is a look at a tropical storm. Nate, I pressed the button a little bit too quickly here, but Nate has maximum winds of 40 miles an hour just along the coast. It is now onshore in Nicaragua and moving to the northwest at 9 miles an hour. So here's the official forecast track from the Hurricane Center. We anticipate a turn toward the northwest, then a turn back toward the northeast. So we think that landfall should occur in the central portion of the Gulf Coast by the end of the weekend, maybe as a Category 1 hurricane. But keep in mind, the intensity forecasts are quite difficult to predict. So this is very uncertain in terms of the uncertainty. The track forecast is more certain at this point. We think it could be somewhere along the central Gulf Coast. At this point, we do not expect it to be a threat to the valley, but the dry air on the backside of Nate would mean for us that we would see just a very warm and dry weekend both Saturday and Sunday. So here is future track. As the air mass stabilizes here, our rain chances start to come down for tomorrow to only about 20%. There are two fronts. One will fizzle out over central Texas, and there actually is a Nate by 4 o'clock in the afternoon. This is the European model. We expect it to become a hurricane in the Gulf of Mexico. The second front should arrive here in the valley by midweek next week, and that one should bring finally some cooler air behind it, so our high temperatures maybe back into the 70s by Wednesday afternoon. So should be mostly dry for Saturday and Sunday and into Monday, Columbus Day Monday. Then the small rain chances come back for Tuesday ahead of the front, and behind it we should be seeing much nicer and cooler weather just in time for the second half of next week. On the water, small craft advisory continues for the Gulf waters through tomorrow evening, or tonight I should say. We'll have winds out of the east at 10 to 15 knots. The bay waters are moderate chop. Your next tide is a high tide at 3:47 this afternoon. Look at the seas. 6 to 11 feet again. High surf advisory continues. The rip current risk is high. Partly sunny for today. 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms with high temperatures in the upper 80s. Then for tonight, we'll keep in a 20% chance of some showers with low temperatures in the lower 70s. Here's that 7-day forecast. Again, we're calling for just a 20% chance of rain tomorrow. Should be mainly dry or dry Saturday and Sunday with high temperatures back to the lower 90s. Should be dry also Columbus Day Monday. And then we throw in a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms Tuesday. But take a look at that, folks, as we track that front for next week. Ahead of the front, we're around 84 for the high. Behind it, only 77 degrees. That's the high temperature forecast for next Wednesday. And look at Wednesday morning. Could be seeing low temperatures right around 60 degrees. That's your first Warn 5 forecast. Now here's Gabby.